Hi there! Today's LinkedIn tips video will be on some suggestions for improvements to LinkedIn groups as the new group design is rolling out for all of us. This is Stan Robinson with SHR Marketing. Now, to get to groups, right now we're in the Groups tab, but to get here, you go to the Work tab in the upper right, select Groups, and that will bring you to the page that we were just on. The suggestions that I'm going to be talking about are purely from a user perspective in terms of how easy or difficult it is to navigate groups and to find groups. I'll not be talking about suggestions from the perspective of a group owner or group manager. That's an entirely different discussion. So once you're in groups, the first suggestion that I would have for an improvement, and this may be something that LinkedIn's already working on, is the order of your groups that appear. Right now, they are not in any logical order. If algorithms are generating this order of groups, it's kind of scary because I don't see any rhyme or reason to it. So ideally, your groups should be ordered with the groups that you own at the top of the list, followed by the groups that you manage, and then followed by other groups, either in alphabetical order, by order of activity in the group in terms of which ones are most active, or better still, we should have the ability to reorder how these groups appear to us. The next suggestion for improvements has to do with how you find new groups that you may want to join. It's not exactly intuitive to have to go to the main search bar at the top, which is how you do currently find groups, and let me just type in sales as a keyword. So if you're looking for a group, you have to type in the appropriate keyword in terms of the topic of the group up here in the main search bar. Then once you reach this point, hit more, which is where you will be able to search by groups. And then here we have a list of approximately 24,000 groups pertaining to sales. Now, there is one other way to search for groups, and that is when you are in your groups, you can scroll to the very bottom of the list where you will also have the option to search. The only problem is that since you can join up to 100 groups, some of us have long lists, and it can be an exercise in frustration to scroll to the bottom and then hit search to look for other trusted communities. The good news is that once you do this and you do get into the groups tab here, then when you search in the main search bar, I'll just use voice recognition. When you do type something into the top search bar, oh, fooled me. Last time I did this, it only searched within groups. This time it pulled up everything. So I believe that this is probably a LinkedIn glitch. Yet another suggestion for improvements. But the last two suggestions that I have are the ability to search for the groups within the groups rather that you belong to for content. So let me go back to my groups to illustrate what I'm talking about here. So I'm in my groups now. Say I wanted to, and I'll just pick one, have a look at the National Sales Network, and I wanted to search within the group. Right now, you can only search based on what's in the name field of a group member. So the only search options you have from within a group are to go to See All up here in the right to be able to see all members, and then you do have the ability to search for members based on the name field. By the way, since a lot of people put professional designations in their name field, if you search for a common designation like MBA, it will pull up all the group members that have that in their name field. But what would be really helpful is for you to have the ability to search for content within a group. Now, I understand that LinkedIn wouldn't want to make this available for unlisted groups and may not want to make it available for those who are not members of a group. But if you are a member of a group, it would be very helpful to be able to search within groups that you belong to for content by keyword. Last suggestion is something that LinkedIn used to do once upon a time, which was show you the level of activity within a group when you were looking for groups to potentially join. So I'm going to use voice recognition just to pick a term. I'm going to search groups, 42 results. Once upon a time, LinkedIn would show you the number of new discussions in each of these groups, which would be very helpful for you to narrow down which groups you may want to further investigate. Unfortunately, that capability is gone. Hope they bring it back. All right, that is it for now. If you have suggestions for improvements that you'd like to see to the group design, please let us know. I'll be posting this on LinkedIn, so you can definitely put it in the comments. Okay, have a great day.